what's going on? Pat McLaughlin here from SnareDrumTV.com. This is episode 44. In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to play the 16-note grid with Diddles on the downbeats. If you don't know what the 16-note grid is yet, stop this video right now and go check out episode 33, where I teach you exactly what the 16-note grid is and how it works. Right? Once you've learned it, you've practiced it, and you've worked it up, and you start to feel really comfortable with it, then come back to this episode and learn how to put Diddles on all the downbeats. For those of you who already know what the 16-note grid is and have it worked up and are ready to take it to the next level, let's go ahead and get into this exercise, alright? So, like I said, we're going to put Diddles on all of the downbeats in the 16-note grid for this exercise. So, this exercise revolves around 4 groupings. The first grouping requires us to play the diddle and the accent on the downbeat, alright? So the first grouping sounds like this. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and 1. Alright? In the second grouping of this exercise, we're going to play the diddle on the downbeat and the accent on the E, which sounds like this. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and 1. Okay? In the third grouping of the exercise, we're going to play the diddle on the downbeat and the accent on the and, which sounds like this. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and 1. And finally, in the last grouping of the exercise, we're going to put the diddle on the downbeat and the accent on the which sounds like this. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and 1. Alright? So that's each one of the groupings in the exercise. What we're going to do now is plug those into the 4-2-1 formula. Okay? So for the first section of the 16-note grid with Diddles on the downbeats, we're going to play 4 beats of each grouping back to back. Alright? So that sounds like this. This is at 80 beats per minute. If you want to grab your pad and your sticks and drum along, this is the first section, or the fours section of the exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so that's the first section. In the second section, or the twos section of this exercise, we're going to play 2 beats of each grouping, play them all back to back, and then play that section again. Okay? So, again, this is at 80 beats per minute. This is the second section. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And finally, in the last section of the exercise, or the ones section, we're going to play 1 beat of each grouping back to back and play that section 4 times. Okay? So the one section, or the last section of the exercise, sounds like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that's each one of the groupings individually. What I'm going to do now is put them all together for you and play the entire exercise from top to bottom. Okay, so again, we're at 80 beats per minute. If you have this worked up and you want to drum along, grab your pad and your sticks and jump in. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. So that's the exercise. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun with it. And like any other exercise, learn it slow, practice it slow, get all the fundamentals down, get it sounding really good, and then start to gradually bump up the tempo over time. That is the best way to work all these exercises up, and I promise you, you'll see really good results if you do that. Okay? So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact me and ask, and I will do my best to get back to you and help you out as much as possible. Alright? So, thanks again, and I will see you next time on Snare Drum TV.